Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be going over ticker symbol Hcmc. This is an over-the-counter stock, so you can only trade it on a limited amount of brokerages. And remember, guys, on my last two videos, I talked about ticker symbol TSNP and ticker symbol AMC, and those two stocks completely broke out. They went up over 10% on the day, which is amazing, and hopefully we'll get the same price action on ticker symbol HCMC. So we talked about HCMC in my last video. We drew some resistances and some support lines, and then we talked about the stochastic RSI, and I really want to go over the stochastic RSI. Now, here's why. On my last video, I mentioned that we could see a little bit more downside on HCMC, and that was because the stochastic RSI, the two lines, did not cross, and they still haven't crossed yet, but they're much closer than they were in the previous video, right? So I said it would take a little bit more time until the two lines cross. And guess what's happening now? Exactly that. It looks like they're just right about to cross the two lines, right? And when we were in the situation before, that was actually in the beginning of January. And when the two lines crossed, we just had an insane reversal to the upside. And that's what I'm hoping on this time, because patterns repeat itself, charts repeat itself, so hopefully we get the same price action. However, this time could be a little bit different because we are waiting on the February 26th news, so that could kind of affect it. Maybe it could cross for a slight moment, then come back down if the news on February 26th is not good. However, in my last video, like I stated, I don't think that the news will be bad because this is a $1 billion lawsuit, and this company already has some established patents and other sorts of things like that. So, hopefully everything will be good. And now the question is, did I enter a position? Well, the answer to that is yes, and I'm going to explain why. Now, in my previous video, I also mentioned that, if we broke the support of 0.0026, in that range, that I would have to reevaluate the trade. I'd have to look at the technicals one more time, but I decided to just take a position, and here's why. So I'm not too worried that the tail of this candle broke, because the tail and the candle, I look at those two things differently, right? Because if the candle breaks, that's a different story. But when we have a red candle, they open at the top, then they, go down, but where do they close? They close at the end of the candle. That would be at the 0.003 mark. That's where we ended up closing. I'm totally fine with that. I'm fine with closing at 0.003 in that range. I'm not fine with the actual candle breaking below 0.002 in that range, right? But in this instance, only the tail did. And I'm fine because look what happened. So we opened at the top, then we came down, but again, it closed above. That shows strength. And again, with the stochastic RSI also showing signs of reversal, and then we have the news on February 26th that will hopefully be good. I'm feeling confident about this trade. And we have some volume coming in. Right now, it's a little bit more of the selling volume, although a few days ago we did have, or actually yesterday, the volume was pretty good. We had some buyers coming in. However, now we have a little bit more sellers. But honestly, is anyone surprised? Because today was just terrible in the market. So everything went down. So I'm not too worried about, the direction of the volume, whether they're buyers or sellers. Although the volume is kind of picking up. We are above average because usually we don't get this much volume. I mean, we are in an area where we have been getting a lot of volume recently, and this is probably because of the February 26th news. But if you look before that, they were barely getting any volume. So, this is all good. I'm not worried, although if we see another candle breaking, then I will have to reevaluate the trade, and I'll probably make another video. And that's going to end it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any questions about a ticker symbol, make sure you guys comment them down below so that I can make a video on it, or just, answer some questions you guys have. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.